are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. It's Barnes, it's Tony.
What up?
Michael.
Hello.
Renee on the couch going through the DraftKings app.
Oh, she's living it up right now.
Living it up. It's Thursday. It's NBA trade deadline day. We're only a couple of days away from the Super Bowl. I know you're already thinking Archie's wings, Tony.
Oh,
so, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I'm pumped for the blast, dude. Absolutely.
Unbelievable. And dude, missed you guys yesterday. Pumped to talk, recap everything. So much to go over.
Dude, first things first, yesterday.
Yeah.
National Pizza Day. Pizza?
Tony. Strict diet during the week.
Oh.
Special occasions will make the exception, but it just, when there's no reason to do it, I'm just
National
not doing
Pizza
it.
Day.
Can't do it. Weekend though, whatever, have a good time, but gotta crack down somewhere because otherwise you just don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Discipline. Something I'm not familiar with.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, obviously pizza, great. The only thing I just don't see eye to eye with you is just my favorite pizza just isn't plain though. That's the only thing. Gotta have toppings.
Yeah.
You just can't. If you had to pick a topping though, what topping?
Just one?
Yeah.
I'd probably go sausage.
Sausage?
Yeah,
dude. Do you like it with the onions and peppers, or it's too much?
I do. No, I do like it.
Dude, I feel like that's a sick pizza.
Yeah. Oh, and Mike and I go cherry peppers or jalapeno peppers.
Dude,
oh, it's so good.
It's so crazy. Growing up, I was so my mom's buying mild salsa and stuff, no hot stuff whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, I just tried it a little bit, and I can't get enough. It's
so good.
Other than all of those wings that they'll put your name on the wall.
Yeah.
It's not those, but anything else. Fine.
I know.
Give me hot salsa all
day. Adrenaline rush. I love it.
And dude, it's great too because salsa is just not bad for you. I just been making chicken, rice, and then just putting a bunch of salsa on hot salsa. There's no calories in it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
In the flavor, unbelievable. I think it's Desert Peppers is the name of the salsa brand. It's out of El Paso.
Really?
They have it in Stop and Shop.
Interesting.
$5 a jar, so a little pricey.
Right. But
right next to the Newman's Own for $2.99.
Yeah.
Looks like garbage.
Man, Newman's Own is not good. I don't like Newman's Own.
Yeah.
But Paul Newman really dropped the ball with the salsa. I'm a big cheese guy.
Okay, yeah.
I love cheese. Thick and chunky.
And it's funny. I guess I was getting the wrong thing. For a while I was like, I just really want pico de gallo. I don't really like the jar salsa. Really? And then it's I didn't realize it's well, Tostitos is just awful. I don't know. You like Tostitos or not?
Their chips?
Not the chips, the salsa.
I don't think I've ever had their salsa, to be honest.
Yeah. It's I don't know. You know what I mean? It's too processed.
Yeah,
even the chips, dude. I want an authentic Mexican manufacturer. You know what I mean? Not some big, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Michael, I know you agree with me, no?
Yes, I like the organic.
No, yeah, there's nothing like going to a nice, actual, Mexican restaurant and they have, their house-made chips on the table.
And the house-made salsa.
Salsa.
I never do it, but sometimes I just want to, I'll take a pound of chips, pound of salsa.
Oh, I always do it.
Why not? But yeah, so good stuff. I have to say, maybe chips and salsa better than pizza. I don't know. Just saying.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's not even a real meal.
No.
Well, you know what it is, though? I know you know this. Maybe nobody knows it more than me. Talking to someone who can, house a whole large pizza. I hate the feeling of over the top with the pizza. You know what I mean? At least chips and salsa, you can have the whole bag and you still feel okay. You know what I mean? With the pizza, it's a little much, no?
I guess.
With the thick crust, especially, or you're not a thick crust guy.
No, I do. I appreciate the thick crust. I like really any type of crust. But when I'm full, I just stop.
I just feel like you know what I'm talking about. There's times you're full. The taste is
so good. You just want another slice and sitting there looking at you. It's just, dude. Mike and I have been through it many times.
Easier to stop with the dessert or the pizza when you have that feeling.
Ooh. I would say dessert, probably.
Just because of the sugar.
It's just normally it's dessert sometimes is super heavy. And
especially cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. That's tough to stop.
You've been known to take out a whole cheesecake?
A decent half.
I mean, which is
Half
still
a
a
cheesecake,
ton
which
just because
is
of how rich and filling
ridiculous.
it is.
Oh, so good, dude. The
Yeah.
graham cracker crust.
Oh my God. Yeah. Cheesecake is really good. Cannoli cake too, or no?
No,
Really? Cannolis.
regular cannolis. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that any day.
Dude. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, I feel like it's like national like Italian food day.
yeah,
right?
that
That's what
it should be
seems
today. Yeah, why not, dude?
like. We'll make our own.
Oh,
But yeah, lot to go over. So let's go to the world of the National Basketball Association.
The Bulls go! LeBron James at the buzzer! He banks in the three! And the Lakers win the game!
All right, so a lot to go over in the NBA, and since we weren't on yesterday, we didn't get to talk about the couple deals that we saw go down. The first one being CJ McCollum traded to the Pelicans with Tony Snell, Larry Nance for a first-round pick, 2 seconds, Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Tomas Satoransky, and Didi Lozada. And then Alexander Walker was subsequently traded to the Blazers, and not to the Blazers, to the Jazz for Ingles. So they ended up making it a 3-team deal. But I was just shocked that the Blazers didn't get more from McCollum. I mean, I know it's got a lot on the deal, like $90 million over 3 years, but it just doesn't seem like, the star of your trade is Josh Hart for a guy that was clearly your second best player on the team and arguably a franchise type of guy in McCollum.
yeah. I mean, McCollum was drafted like 2013, right?
Yeah.
Tony.
Lehigh. They play basketball there.
Wow. Who would have
Beat
thought?
Duke
Dude?
in the NCAA tournament.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anyway, obviously teaming up with Lillard, I mean, they made the playoffs every single year since then.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you talk about sort of like an end of an era for them. I mean, again, like you said, you think they would be getting more for it.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, Michael, were you appalled by the return for McCollum?
Yes, but what are they going to give him? And also, just solidifies Zion's out.
I mean, but I just feel like for the Blazers, it's like I could argue just getting Julius Randle would have been a better return than what they got.
Oh, of course.
So I don't know. I just don't understand the direction there. And especially for New Orleans too, I guess they're hovering around playoff position. Maybe they're thinking McCollum teaming up with Ingram. But it really just took me off guard. I definitely had him, going elsewhere. But really the shocking trade was the Kings and the Pacers getting together for a blockbuster deal. Halliburton healed Tristan Thompson to Indiana for Sabonis, Aaron Holiday, and Jeremy Lamb, as well as a second-round pick. And, I mean, talk about a surprise, Michael. I had no inkling at all that Halliburton would be moved. It seemed like a guy that the Kings would want to build around.
And look what happened. Sabonis W last night with Fox's return.
But you're a fan of it, though? Like,
Yeah, for both teams.
I mean, I know that the Kings have needed, a big man. So I know Sabonis is talented. But I don't know. I Halliburton, I see as a guy that can be all first team All NBA though.
Yeah, but so is Fox. So they're going to play
And
the same position.
And then Mitchell as well. Like, do you think he has that type of ceiling, or he's not quite there?
We'll see.
Yeah, we got time to play it out. But I mean, catch you off guard, Tony, at all? I mean,
yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I always hear you talk about Sabonis, and it sounds like you don't really like him. So
I think he's amazing.
You
honestly.
do?
I just Halliburton. I don't know, man. I just think he's really impressed since they took him in the first round.
Mhm.
And it just seemed like that it seemed like they were centering Fox, Halliburton a little younger.
Right.
But Fox is great. So
Yeah,
I mean,
Fox is
hopefully the
great.
Kings do finally turn it around, because it's been a long time where they've had talent, but it's just every year lottery, no playoffs. So
Right.
you'd think law of averages, maybe due to turn it around.
Where are they now in their standings? Are they
I
way
mean,
down,
they're
not
buried,
even
dude.
close to playoff?
I don't even think they're in the play-in tournament at the moment.
Neither are the Lakers.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I don't know. I just don't have anything left to give there. Losing to Portland last night, I mean, when they're just completely undermanned, and it's just a bad vibe there. And I'm just worried that by the time I go to the game against the Warriors at the Crypto.com arena, they're going to be 15 games under 500.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, dude. I mean, Westbrook was out. He had back spasms or
First
something.
game missed all season.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which you would thought, oh, he's out. Maybe they'll win finally, but no.
Not really. LeBron's still at 30 points. Davis at 17. But then other than that, I mean, nothing else going on.
Well, it's just like what it is it actually Horton Tucker finally had a nice
14 off the
game.
bench,
He's
yeah.
always been my guy, but he's been terrible this year. Stanley Johnson, I think that was a good pickup, and Monk has been pretty good all season, even though last night only 7 points. But everyone else is worthless pretty much. And I've been saying it too. Like, I like this team better when they play Howard more. I don't understand because they give up so many points as it is. Like, why not
defense in there?
Some blocks? Like, I don't know, man. It's
Howard
really
didn't even
bad.
Play. Where was Anthony last night?
Yeah, he has like a hamstring injury.
Yeah, he got it 2 games ago.
But Michael, honestly, just give me something here. Like, what's happening? Push comes to shove for this Lakers team. Is this just bottoming out, not going to make the playoff situation, or no?
Westbrook traded today.
Attaching that 2027 first round pick that they're reluctant to give up.
Maybe in a 3-team trade too, and you lose your boy that you like, Halliburton, or
Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker.
But you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get 2 pieces though, like a Julius, a couple guys, and then someone else maybe.
Dude, I honestly like. Can we just do Julius for Westbrook straight up?
Yeah,
just do it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Just do it, dude. I just want to see what'll happen. I think Russ at the Garden, the fans, like all the, you know what I mean? Like everyone will be riled.
I feel like he'd be riled and take a lot of threes.
Why can he stop taking the threes though? I just don't. Is it the biggest 3 addiction you've ever seen, Michael?
Ever.
Might be just the biggest addiction.
Pizza.
I mean, is no one telling him like, hey, Russ, like, you want to let up on the threes? Like, do you think he's just like, fuck you, and then I'm gonna take 3?
Yeah,
really?
Because he has that attitude. I can do anything that I want on the basketball court.
But you can't make threes.
You can't make a shot. I'll put a shot.
So bench him.
They have. But maybe too, this is a phantom injury because he's gonna get traded today. Please, dear God. But it does just seem like
he says, please, dear God.
Short of them bringing in someone huge, even if they'll make the playoffs, have a better record, it seems like there's just no hope to even have a shot. And especially when LeBron and AD are saying right now they have no shot to compete with the Bucks. It's just not a good feeling. How about 9-17 on the road for the Lakers this year?
That's not good at all. Saying they don't have any type of dog in a fight against the
it's a call out to Pelinka, though.
Come on.
And the thing I know Michael agrees with me here. Like, there's been a lot of heat on Vogel, and it's like the heat's got to be on the general manager. He's the one that brought in Westbrook. Why would it be on Vogel? You didn't want him. I mean, am I wrong? Like,
yeah, he probably wanted Chris Paul.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I guess he's managing the team or he's coaching the team to the best of his ability, really, at this point. But it's like that. I don't know. He could be like you said, maybe play Howard some more. Why didn't he play at all last night? And maybe benching Westbrook some more.
Still doing a better job than Thibs, I think, though.
Wow.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, he's got guys that he can play. Right. The Lakers had Reddish on the bench, you know what I mean? And Toppin, they would be playing him 35 minutes a game.
Yeah, you're probably right, dude.
So that's just kind of crazy. And then, a surprising result from last night. How about, I mean, I know Clay was out, but the Jazz, they've been struggling, some overlooked spots. They blow out the Warriors 111-85. And a guy that I think, I mean, listen, when Gobert's in there, he's not playing much. Hassan Whiteside, I mean, 17 rebounds filling in for him. And it's like, I just think they want to play as a Buki. I think that's eating into his playing time. It's just like 7 block shots too.
That's crazy.
How do you not trade him and get like a ton? Lakers, do it right now. Just do it.
Yeah, I know.
No?
yeah.
I mean, that's a presence.
Really, I mean, he's 4 or 5 from the field. Not taking lots of shots, but he's being efficient. Plus 35, dude.
I don't. What is it, Michael? You would know better than me. Why is everyone so sour on him? I don't get it.
Attitude.
Bad attitude?
But aren't there coaches that just don't care? And it's like, if you're going to put those results, or they're kind of prima donnas themselves and don't want to have to deal with that.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. He's been around for a while, huh?
But look at some of the numbers he's put up with like the rebounds, the blocks. He's, I think he's led the league in rebounding and blocks.
Jesus, dude.
So for a guy that was waived like 4 times, 5 times before he got to start with the Heat,
What's his deal? He just doesn't play well with others, or
I guess you think it's a bad practice player, like just not
Lazy.
putting in work. Yeah.
those big dudes, bro.
Be interesting to see. Maybe, I don't know, someone gives him an offer.
I'd like to be 7 feet, 265.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be pretty dope.
But Michael, if you could do us a favor and just run down what we got for tonight.
I got you.
Yes.
Bunch of games.
Do us a flavor.
Bucks, Suns, 10 o'clock.
What do we got? Like 7
Looking forward to
games?
that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right. We have Memphis versus Detroit, literally opposite records. Oh, by the way, Harden is I saw a notification that Harden is hopeful he'll be traded to the Sixers, but hasn't formally said that.
What the hell does that mean?
It's going to go down the wire, and then Woj is going to drop the bomb and all that shit. But anyway, Morant, 50 points. Pistons suck. Grizzlies, 135. Pistons, 95.
Easily. I can't really argue against that one, Michael.
Yep. All right. Yeah, me either. Brooklyn versus Washington.
Washington, 130. Nets, 85. Season over. Kyrie, 10% from the field.
Washington, maybe 109. Brooklyn, a hundo. Kuzma, 32 points.
Is Kyrie playing?
They're away, so
Yeah, he should be.
should be.
Kyrie, season high, 55 points.
Wow.
Says goodbye, Harden. Never needed you. Never wanted you. Brooklyn, turnaround game.
You
That'd
know
be
what I
crazy,
think
dude.
is not fair is the fact that, we get all on these guys for being self-centered and stuff. How come Harden doesn't catch a lot of slack? Is it because
No,
he
he's
doesn't
going
know?
to now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
after what he pulled in Houston.
Houston
last year.
was, we understand, you were here for 7 years,
Right.
MVP.
You did what you could,
Now this is, dude.
His first words when he came to the Nets is that he's an elite player and teammate and will do anything to win. I guess that
he's
means
showing
leave.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right, so what do we got
We
next
got
here?
Miami versus the Pelicans.
Oh, my God. I mean, Miami, 95. Pelicans, 79.
Oh, my God.
Defensive
dude.
showdown. Jimmy Butler, 10 steals.
Love it, dude. I'll give Miami maybe 105. Pelicans, I'll give them 90, I guess. Jimmy Butler, 28 points.
There we go.
Next game, Toronto versus Houston.
Toronto all day. Siakam, 25.
First time
and
All-Star Van Fleet.
20. Van Fleet with 7 3-pointers. Raptors, 121. Rockets, 111.
Yeah, I got to second that one.
I third it.
Yeah.
We have the Clippers against Luka.
Overlooked spot. Hate the Clippers, but I guess Norman Powell, law of averages, 45 points. Luka carried away with the 3-pointers. 1 for 10 from 3-point range. That does him in. Clippers, 98. Mavericks, 91.
What's the deal with Paul George, dude?
Done.
Hurt.
Out for the season.
I mean, they haven't announced that, but don't you think that, Michael?
I
That's
thought
not
in
gonna-
January it was a few more weeks.
Yeah, well, then they say that. They said that with Trout.
Yeah, true.
I think he's playing right now, right?
Trout? Probably. Playing golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Mavs, I think Luka's going to go off 40. They take it 120 to hundo.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Next game, Barnes' favorite game of the night.
Yes.
We have Milwaukee versus Phoenix.
NBA Finals.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Right there, bud.
Oh, another bet. They're going back to back. Is this going to be 4 years in a row like Warriors Cavs? Maybe, right?
No, not with Joel.
I don't know.
Joel, yeah, no. I mean, definitely.
You got to watch
virus.
out for him. This
It's just Giannis is so crazy, though.
But this season, Joel is
So crazy.
Yeah.
No, wait, wouldn't you say he's crazy, Tony? Right?
Giannis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But Joel.
But
B.
Giannis, though.
Nah, I don't know, dude.
That would be a good commercial.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope that's the
Giannis.
Eastern Conference Finals. That'll be nice.
It should
will.
be.
But this is such a tough one. I'm gonna go Giannis here. I just think the Suns have been winning every game. It's you can't win every game. It just doesn't work like that.
Oh.
And Giannis is just that
so
good. What did he have?
ridiculous.
44 and 14 last game. I know it
Yeah.
was against the Lakers, but hey, listen up. Let's say this is very high scoring.
Listen up, guys.
Bucks 135, Suns 129, and it's a tie game going into the fourth.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, Giannis may have 45 points or whatever, but I think it's gonna be Booker with 30. I think it's gonna be Chris Paul with like 25, maybe quite a few assists.
25 assists?
25 points, a few assists.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the realm for that 25 assists. I mean,
No, yeah, it wouldn't be. But I'm not saying that, Barnes.
and I have to interject here, and I know you agree with me here, Michael. For the Suns, Cam Johnson, 5 years, he's gonna be an all-star.
Yeah, I agree. He's
no one's
nice.
watching it. No one's watching him.
Yeah, no, I'm going Phoenix though on this one, bud. Devin Booker, 45. Did you go yet?
No, yeah, I went.
45. He didn't go, did he?
I didn't really say a score yet, but it's
Give us a score.
I'm just saying what they're going to score. I'm not going to give you a score.
Yeah, no score for Michael. What's your
Tripped
score?
up for Chris Paul.
I'm gonna say Suns 132, Bucks 130. Chris Paul game winner.
I like it.
And really quickly, Michael, Ayton is he there next year?
Yes.
Tony?
Yeah.
So they give him the contract.
Yeah.
He said even if he backs up the Brinks truck like he's Jalen
Absolutely.
Ramsey at Jags practice.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to check.
Why? What do you think? No.
No, I don't think they want to pay him. Centers undervalued these days.
Tonight, you will not be seeing Julius Randle on the Knicks because he got traded by 4 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, he will not be there.
Is today the deadline? What's the deal?
Today is the
Today's
NBA
deadline?
trade.
4 o'clock, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to be seeing a lot. So, yeah, Knicks highly motivated to get the virus out. Who you guys got?
Knicks 130, Warriors 129, and you're gonna see Obi Toppin for 3 in the win. Only time you'll ever see in his career happens tonight. 10 o'clock, Chase Center, San Francisco, California.
You done that before?
No.
Game winning 3, really?
I mean, he barely makes the 3, and let alone a game winner. I mean, come on, you don't think we remember that?
Yeah, I don't know. Give me the Warriors here, dude. I really can't. Even without Randle, I just don't think Thibs, the lack of coaching.
Even if Clay's out.
Even if Clay's out too, it's gonna be Curry all day, dude. Give me the Warriors. I guess they'll put up a good fight. Maybe 122 to 116.
Back to back, tired. Clay might not play. I know Michael sees it.
He's definitely out.
He has a vision.
Yes, Knicks turnaround game.
They're winning.
I don't know, dude.
Randall out. If Randall stays, they're losing, though.
I've been getting mollywopped on the court recently.
If Randall stays, they lose.
I still just can't believe there's no other trades yet.
They're coming.
Yeah, it's early. It's only 9 a.m. They're just getting in the office, dude.
Who's making a bigger deal, the Lakers or the Knicks?
Probably the Knicks.
Together. I mean, I am so ready for this trade. It's funny. I'm just seeing this like NBA news article.
Right.
Stephen A, of course, always known for saying the obvious.
Right.
Westbrook looks completely shot. Oh, really?
Wow, thank you.
But I don't know if you saw him
Right.
and Dog every week now. They're doing it, and he's coming on First Take.
No shit.
Yeah, a weekly spot with Stephen A.
No.
I'm pumped for that because I feel like Dog's gonna go after him.
Yeah,
hard.
absolutely.
He's
Dude.
gonna be like, you don't know baseball. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm down. I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
You know when?
So I think it's every Wednesday starting March 2nd, but the first appearance will be February 15th.
Let's go. 5 days.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
Dude, I think Stephen A might have to resign by the time they're done.
He's gonna get torched, bro.
Stephen A.
Oh my god, dude.
So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so we'll recap all the moves that happen tomorrow. And obviously, if we get something that happens during the show, we'll break it to you. But now let's go to the world of the National Hockey League.
In they come, Kevin, what a save by Vasilevsky! Are you kidding me? McAvoy, Frederick, did you get the license plate number on that truck? McDavid, beautiful move! You just knew that Connor McDavid was going to make a statement. What a goal!
All right, so a couple housekeeping items, Tony, for the NHL. Big news that broke yesterday. Tuukka Rask officially retires from the Bruins. The goalie couldn't get back from the injury.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, kind of a tough one, but good career.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, Tuukka Rask is one of the greatest goalies to ever play the game. He's been with Boston forever. Of course, we know he was out for most of the season. He came back maybe a month or two ago. Hip issues, and of course, I mean, he's pretty old. I'm actually interested to see how old he is right now.
I want to say 39.
I want to say like 38, 39. Yeah. He is only 34. But nonetheless, dude, he's been in the league forever. He had 15 seasons, I believe. He got he's actually drafted by the Leafs, traded to the Bruins, and
his whole career
with them his entire
Did
career.
he ever appear with the Leafs or no?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he
Okay.
ever. He may have,
Yeah.
but he was their backup at the time when he was drafted, so he may have had an appearance or two. But then drafted in 05, 06, traded to the Bruins. And yeah, dude, he has a phenomenal career with them, multiple Stanley Cups. It is a shame to kind of see him go out on an injury like this, to kind of try to come back, realizing I guess he can't. It's tough because obviously, the Bruins could definitely use. Their goalie now is fine, I guess, but Tuukka Rask.
And he replaced Tim Thomas. Is that?
Yeah.
He came in. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was watching the Bruins Penguins last night, and they were mentioning that. So thought I'd bring it up. And then we talked about this before the show. The Canadiens fired Ducharme and named Marty St. Louis the interim coach. Is Gino dancing in the streets?
If he's not, there's something considerably wrong with Gino. But dude, this is a great pickup. Marty St. Louis. Again, you talk about someone who's a veteran throughout the league. He's 46 now, right? I think he was playing when 4 years ago ish. When he was 42, 41. Yeah. Made that playoff push for the Rangers. This is late in his career too, and then again, Stanley Cups with Tampa Bay. He was pretty much most of his career with Tampa Bay. And dude, he's just an overall great guy, loved throughout the league. And again, talk about someone who has high hockey IQ. He's going to be doing a lot for the Canadiens in the future for sure.
Yeah. And then the only other thing was St. Louis Blues signing coach Craig Berube to a 3-year contract extension. In 3.5 years with the Blues, 133, 72, and 30. And he was a finalist for Coach of the Year when he led the Blues to the first Stanley Cup championship in franchise history back in 19.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously a good move there. 56 years old, so you feel like he's got some time there in St. Louis, and they hope to continue their success that they've had this year. And looking at last night, as we continue to make up these games that were canceled earlier in the season, some surprising results. Stuff that doesn't really pop out too much. Detroit 6-3 over Philly. I think they've shown all season, they're a lot better than this Flyers team.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So, they that was a little back and forth, and they pulled away late. Dallas has been good at home this year, even though Nashville's been better, but 4-3 there. But what really stands out, and after losing 4-0 2 nights ago, the Oilers get shellacked again. They were down 4-0, ends up losing 4-1 to Chicago. So, all this talk, Kane's there, changing of the guard. And we're just back to the same point we are with the Oilers. Were you stunned against the Blackhawks of all team, against Fleury, who's on his AARP card, that the Oilers can only muster 1 goal?
Honestly, not really, dude. We saw them 2 nights ago getting shut out by the Knights as well. Seems to be coming out of this All-Star break. They're struggling in terms of offense. And again, I will say, they get a lot of shots on goal. It seems that teams they do play, just their goalie step up. Marc-Andre Fleury, 40 saves, flashing the glove, using his leg pads to kick out pucks. He was doing a phenomenal job just in terms of, redirecting shots, controlling the puck, stopping any momentum that the Oilers are trying to get. But yeah, it's a story of the season pretty much. You saw Draisaitl had that 1 goal in the second period, but other than that, dude, no one else is really showing up. And it's, I've said it all year, for the Oilers to be successful, they need Draisaitl and McDavid to both show up at the same time. McDavid, didn't have much offense. He only had 3 shots on goal. The Blackhawks their defense has been really shoddy all season. I guess maybe they did a pretty good job of shutting down McDavid. Kind of controlling his skating lanes and not giving him much looks at the net. But other than that, dude, it's a Blackhawks team you should be able to kind of work around regardless. We see Edmonton do this again with the Knights as well, where they kind of come out a little hot. They get, shots on goal quickly in the first period, but then they just make stupid mistakes in the neutral zone. They're kind of flat-footed on defense, which is what we've seen all season as well. And that's kind of what led the Blackhawks win.
So if I were the Oilers, 2 moves that I would make is don't let Fleury get out of town,
right?
Trade for him, and then the coach has got to go. Tippett, I don't care about whatever track record, this, that. You need a new voice. Bring in from ESPN, former Ranger coach John Tortorella. Get him in there, set the tone, fire up Draisaitl. He's not worried about chirping with reporters. You need someone to set the tone, Tony. I don't care. Maybe they're not the championship team we thought they were at the beginning of the year, but they're a lot better than this.
I honestly like Tortorella. I mean, with Tortorella on your team, you're
going to be fired up. He's not going to take some shit.
Dude, he'll be the one chirping the reporters for you. So it'll be totally fine. I kind of like that move, to be honest. And I mean, looking at a goalie would be great. You just really haven't seen a lot. I mean, Smith was in net last night for them.
Second game back, after missing a ton of time.
Yeah.
Kosikin is on IR.
Koskinen's on IR. And Koskinen's been good, but again,
not that good.
Yeah, not like phenomenal.
Subpar.
And again, with the mistakes that the Oilers have been making on defense, the turnovers they kind of give up, just because they're trying to make a play at this point. They know they're in trouble is the problem.
Yeah.
And they're playing like a team who's shaky. They're nervous is what it is. That's obviously what's leading to these turnovers. They're not making smart hockey plays, which is tough, dude. And like you said, they need – honestly, I'm surprised like McDavid hasn't stepped up as the captain and kind of set the tone right now is really what I want to see. I mean, I understand he's still young. He seems like a little bit of a reserved guy, just a lead by example type person. But at this point, you need someone who has a voice, who's, like you're saying, kind of firing up the team, letting them know that the season's not over, that, there's more than enough talent on this team to kind of succeed. I guess we'll kind of see what happens as the trade deadline is approaching in a month or so.
I mean, 23, 18-3. So definitely still in it.
Definitely still in it. But again,
stretch.
like the way they started, I mean, yes, they have some room for error, but at this point it's starting to dwindle, dude. This is the time where it's make it or break it, dude.
And you should just beat a Blackhawks team. You just should. You're just better than them. So we'll see what they do there. One that I kind of saw coming, Arizona 5-2 over Seattle. So the struggles for Seattle continue this year. And Arizona, kind of sneaks up on teams here and there. So get a nice performance, overall as a team. So, they'll take a win when they can get one, only their 12th win of the season. And they did get 2 goals from Schmaltz. How about Phil Kessel getting on the board, Tony?
Love to see that, dude.
Only his 6th.
1 goal, 1 assist.
And then Veljamelka, 34-36, 944 save.
He had some I don't know if you saw any highlights from the game. He had some ridiculous saves. And I mean, it's a goal like that makes those saves that just absolutely riles your team.
Coyotes playoffs next year.
Honestly, you see it on the bench. You see the team literally jumping up and cheering for him. And he's able just to kind of switch momentum in the game, get the puck out, and their offense is rolling. And that's how they scored those 5 goals last night. It started with him.
And then how about scoring 5? How about scoring 6? The Islanders 6-3 over the Canucks, and the Canucks, who dominated 5-1 the night before against the Coyotes, fall in this one. And the Islanders needed a win in the worst way. Very disappointing season so far, evening up that record at 17-17. The 6 overtime losses. Goals from 6 different players, including Martin and Nelson. So a good performance for them. Sorokin, 34-37 in net. They'll take that performance. And just like with the Oilers, I mean, despite a disappointing stretch here, not over for the Islanders either, but it's you got to get going.
But this is what the Islanders should look like every night.
Right.
They have talent across the board. I mean, Casey Cizik is someone who's a few years ago looked at as one of the better centers in the league. And I think he has like maybe 8 points on this season. He has 6 points in the season, 4 goals, 2 assists, getting 1 goal and assist last night. So it's like a little ridiculous, the absolute downfall that some players have taken. I mean, Barzal is nowhere near what he was his rookie season, which is honestly, ridiculous. Cal Clutterbuck as well. Anders Lee, Matt Martin, Brock Nelson. These are all people who are, been in the league for a while, have had phenomenal seasons, and have had consistently good seasons with not just the Islanders, but other teams throughout their career. So, you would expect with all of them together on this team, they would be able to kind of generate this type of offense every night. I mean, 5 goals in the first period. There's no better way to start a game. I mean, that's what you want to see. And honestly, like I said, like this is something that the Islanders could be doing every single night. It's great, dude. But unfortunately, they don't. But I mean, I think this is a step in the right direction for them. I mean, Matt Martin, dude. Oh, you seen Matt Martin play?
Yeah.
such a good. He's a bruiser, dude. He's a big body, but at the same time, he's like if he gets the puck in the right spot, I mean, he's just a phenomenal goal scorer as well. You know, we've seen him. He was with the Islanders a few years ago. He was with the Maple Leafs as well. I mean, he's a huge body. He's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, that's all I got right now. Now I was thinking of someone. The dude on the fucking Lightning, the big dude. Name is
Stamkos?
No.
Carlson.
No. I can't even forget his name right now.
Zuccarello.
No. What? No. Fucking Stamkos. God damn it! Why can't this name come up? Just keep going, dude. I'll get it.
Gordiev?
I'll get it, dude. No. Kucherov.
Kucherov. Okay.
No, Victor Hedman. That's what I'm thinking of.
Hedman.
Victor
Victor
Hedman,
name.
dude.
He's been around.
You've heard of him before. Dude.
So I have a little proposal for you here, Tony. We've been making picks for a while, but we haven't really done like a leaderboard type of situation. So I say right now, I'm gonna do fresh document. All right. And let's track our picks till season what? Ends end of April, is it?
Yeah, probably going into more May. I think.
Okay. So how about we
Playoffs, like
say by
June,
April Fool's
yeah.
Day, whoever is ahead in this pick segment, okay? Rangers game on them. Like the loser has to.
Yeah, the winner, obviously. I'm
Down?
down with that. Yes, let's do it.
Go. All right.
Yes.
So 2 every night unless there's not enough games. Tonight, though, there are a bunch of games. So, and I will let you go first as I get my spreadsheet together. So
All right.
2 picks here. Give me something.
All right, this is serious now, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Money on the
money on
line.
the line.
Renee and Michael as witnesses.
Probably a Rangers playoff game on the line, to be honest, this time.
I'm down. But are they? I have never looked. Like, are they similar?
Are they expensive, Barnes, that you're asking me?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, are they similar? Like the first round, is it like not that much more than like a regular season game?
I want to say like a decent seat regular season at the Garden goes for probably like 150, 170.
Yeah.
Playoffs will probably hike it up to like 225.
Not bad.
Well, even 2 tickets, you're paying 450. Does Mike want to come?
Why not? And Renee, Matt,
Yeah,
Gino,
Matt,
they're playing the
Gino.
Canadiens.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. So tonight, we talked a little bit about before the show. Bruins, Marchand out for 6 games. We'll actually look at that play. We got to talk about that. But Hurricanes all day tonight. Even in Boston at the TD Garden, I think they're going to embarrass the Bruins here. Their tight Rask is retiring. Give me the Hurricanes 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
A vengeance.
A vengeance.
All right. So let me just mark this down. Hurricanes over Bruins. All right. And then for my pick here, numero uno. I know it's square. I don't care. I don't care about St. Louis. He's not getting on the ice. Capitals 7-1 over the Canadiens.
Easy. We're picking 2?
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Dude, I really want to take the Senators, to be honest, but I don't know, dude. Yeah, dude. All right, give me the Blues over the Devils tonight. Devils, I think, coming off like a 7-1 victory over the Canadiens. Which the Canadiens
After getting shellacked the game before.
Exactly. The Blues, Carew, actually not sure how to say that name.
Winning that
fastest skater here. Big upset here. Look at him to be flying on the ice. He has 42 points in the season. Give me the Blues, Devils, over the Devils, 3-1.
Game of the night. Avalanche Lightning. I'm going to go with the Colorado Avalanche here. Yeah. Love the Lightning. Great team, but Colorado at home, I swear it's like Sakic and Wah are on the team. In Forsberg.
Yeah. They're unbelievable. 22-2 at home.
Unbelievable. And it's crazy because they struggled for a season. You seem like, oh, maybe they're not going to be and then they're right back in that conversation. So this is going to be a very exciting, lower scoring game, but give me the Avalanche 3-2. Kadri with a goal with 30 seconds left as the Avalanche defend their home ice here and defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning. So let me just put that in. Avalanche over Lightning. But that could be a Stanley Cup final game. I mean, honestly, hopefully it's not for our sake, but Avalanche would be a tough draw for the Rangers in the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, to say the least, dude.
So We got our documents saved here, Tony. And we're going to have to like pull up the schedule, look at a couple possible games. But we got April 1st as the hard deadline. And I'm just saying I'm pumped. Nothing better than competing, right? I mean, I think me and you, we love competing. I know Michael loves competing. And I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, it really is, dude.
So I'm just naming my document here. But as I'm doing that, Tony, we do have starting today, and luckily, morning show, West Coast time didn't start yet, so we still have time to get our picks in for the Waste Management Phoenix Open, Scottsdale, Arizona, TPC Scottsdale. So one of the more popular fan-attended events of the year, other than the major tournaments. Tons of big names in the field, and I'll give you a few right now. We got John Rahm, Justin Thomas, Brooks Koepka, Hideki Matsuyama, Jordan Spieth, Patrick Cantley, Xander Schauffele, Daniel Berger, Tony Finau, and a couple guys a little off the radar. And even though we've talked about them here or there, Luis Oosthuizen, first appearance since the fall, Charles Howell III, Matthew Fitzpatrick. So a lot of names to choose from. And also Michael's guy, Ricky Fowler, is in this tournament as well. So a lot of places you could go here. But if you had to pick, you got to give me something here, Tony.
Honestly, I did look at these. I was doing a little bit of research the other day. I was going to go Matsuyama, to be honest. But I was looking at it, dude, struggling with the putting game.
A little research here.
A little bit of research. Honestly, dude.
Making Barnes proud.
Very proud. Very proud.
I want to take Koepka.
Wow. Okay. Defending the title. We don't usually see guys go back to back.
I got a feeling about this one, dude.
Wow. All right. I like it. And it's funny, too. I feel like you were thinking Matsuyama because of his history at this tournament. Oh, my God. How many top 10s does he have?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. But Koepka, the ultimate competitor, would love to get back into the winner's circle before we get to major season. So I love that pick. So this is a tough one for me. I'm torn between going under the radar versus a blue chip guy. And it seems too obvious, but at the same time, it seems like it's almost destiny. It's a comeback tour. It's a revenge tour. Jordan Spieth, second at this event last year, second at the event last week over at Pebble Beach. And I just feel like he's hungry as ever. Get a win here, go into major season, possibly get another Masters title. So I say Jordan Spieth wins the Waste Management Phoenix Open in a playoff over Tony Finau. Another tough luck loss for him. Obviously got that win in the playoffs last year, so a little less pressure on him. And I think we'll see Luis Oosthuizen top 10. So there's some wagers out there, top 10. I'm sure, he's probably 300-400 at least. So that'd be a good bet.
Eddie Day must be nice.
Expecting any Laker moves in the next 6 hours. Look at Jizz. Matthew, I love the shades of red on you too. Good point.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Thank you, Matthew. Attention to detail is outstanding.
Are you going with your guy, Michael Fowler?
Yeah, it's his time.
Just without a doubt.
No doubt about it. He's pissed, dude. He called me last night.
I'm really pumped to watch this one, honestly. I love West Coast tournaments.
Called me last night.
You can watch them later at night. So I can't wait to see this one. We'll give you the leaderboard update tomorrow. And one other thing we talked about, a couple of things regarding baseball. They did announce, Manfred today will have some type of press conference to announce that spring training is pushed back. And I don't know about you, but I almost feel ashamed of myself even identifying him by name. Honestly, he's such a disgrace. I've just never, I think it's literally in all of sports, coaches, players, commissioners, biggest embarrassment of all time.
Ridiculous at this point that they just can't come to an agreement that they're gonna have to delay spring training. I mean, as commissioner, that would be the last thing you would want.
Yeah.
And you would think you would want to do everything in your power to kind of eliminate that from happening, to kind of mitigate this whole process between the Players Association and the owners. And it just seems like he's not doing his job at all.
And do you think the problem is lawyers can't be commissioners? Because he's looking at it as a legal battle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I feel like a lawyer with the right mindset could be. I'm
Yeah.
not going to knock out every single lawyer. It's just he has a shitty mindset. He's clearly favoring the owners. I mean, and like I said, he's not especially as a lawyer, you have to kind of pick your battles. You got to make compromises. He's not doing any of that.
Yeah. I just feel like it's a disgrace. And it's like, this should be so exciting for us.
Right.
Super Bowl on Sunday, spring training around the corner, the smell of baseball, Tony. It's a little dejecting, even though I know most likely, okay, we'll get the full 162, but it's a little just the uncertainty just sucks.
Hey, man, we can just start our own league.
We should, honestly.
And if we start up with spring training right now, dude, as MLB is not, getting all the viewership.
Yeah. No, you hit it right on the head. And then we did talk Mets Old Timers Day officially coming back this year. Who are you most excited to see at that?
I hope that dude's smoking a cigarette in the dugout.
Oh, Keith Hernandez.
You think Keith will play?
I don't know. I haven't.
Bad back?
They named a few names. There's not like a full lineup out there yet.
Piazza?
I would love to see that, dude.
Yeah. Edgar Alfonso? John Franco?
Alfonso. Oh, dude.
Benitez, or you tell him to sit down?
Keith would be cool to see.
Billy
Ron
Wagner?
Darling out there. Bobby Valentine.
He's got to come back.
Dude, he's got to at least be there.
But do you think this will be a sustainable thing? And this is going to continue on? Or?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure the old timers are pumped for it to be back.
Yeah. Timo Perez?
Timo Perez, dude.
Never know.
Yeah, I mean, something to rile the fans up as well, too. I mean, I think it's all around just a phenomenal event. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's got to be sustainable.
And then once this thing finally comes together, we're all expecting DH, in the NL to get adopted. And do you think it's definitely we're going to go back to the playoff format from 2 years ago? You think that's set in stone or just based on additional revenue?
Yeah.
Which is going to be kind of because there's teams that just don't belong. I think the Reds didn't score a run in 3 games.
Yeah, I know. It's tough, dude. I mean, I guess there's kind of good things and bad things about it. I mean, you look at when the Astros kind of made the playoffs under 500, obviously not supposed to be there, but I mean, they made a run of the playoffs, I suppose. But I think it's too many teams in the playoffs, honestly.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's just the way the pattern that I see.
Right.
That's probably going to get adopted.
They see that, extension of the playoffs, they see money. So
yeah. And then do you think I saw something they're not going to penalize teams for signing free agents? What do you think about that?
They're not going to penalize them?
It's like, okay, so you sign a type A free agent,
right?
You lose your first round pick.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of crazy. First rounder for signing a free agent?
Yeah, that is kind of stupid.
Yeah. So maybe they'll dial it down 6th round pick or something.
Yeah.
So that's something else. And then service time conversation. You think they do anything there? Maybe take a year away till free agency or not?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Because it's really, and I just can't believe it's been able to go on for this long because you literally get robbed, especially a guy like Aaron Judge, coming up on his free agency, 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And it's if he had come out of high school instead of going to college right now, he'd be 25 and he'd be getting a $600 million contract. And now it's do we give him 6 years instead of 12?
I know. Honestly, these people, I mean, the players play enough.
Yeah.
Especially with the way injuries kind of come along with some players, to kind of have to play so long in terms of, getting that service time in the minors or whatever, and then being injured there. I mean, it's like a waste.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough.
And it's funny. Some people, I forgot if it was on the Fan or something, and they're saying is there concern about Judge not coming back? And it's just don't even speak those words, Tony. I will eat my hat if Aaron Judge does not re-sign with the Yankees.
You heard it here. That Under Armour hat going down.
But come on,
No, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's even a question, honestly.
Yeah.
Dude. There's no way they're not going to re-sign him.
Yeah.
And there's no way. I mean, Judge wants to stay, obviously.
He should be the captain, I would imagine, in the next year.
Even if some team were to offer him some ridiculous amount, I don't think he'd take it.
No. You can just tell he loves the guys in there.
Yeah.
It's crazy too that Correa's still got to sign, and I know there's a couple other Jansen, I think, a free agent as well.
Kenley Jansen?
Yeah, I believe so. What you're saying that he's not a huge name? I mean, he's multiple-time All-Star. Yeah, I'm just saying he's probably going to fetch decent dollars.
He's one of the best relievers ever, dude. Closers, whatever.
We're just talking about I'm missing someone else. I know I was.
Is Story still out there?
Story is still out there. Is that it? Like as far as you remember, as far as like
I think so.
Pop off the page name, yeah. Where do you think Correa goes?
I still think it could go to the Yankees, honestly.
Yeah. But with Boris, I mean, I just feel like Boris. It's always chest out. It's always groundbreaking.
I know. But I feel like Correa is going to want to go to a team that's going to be successful. I mean, he's going to want to win.
But what's the most amount of money you could see them giving him?
I don't know, dude. How old is he now?
I think he's like 26, 27.
Maybe they sign him to like a 5-year deal.
You think Boris, I think, wants
Boris
10?
Probably would want like a huge contract.
And he got 13 with Harper.
I know, especially when they see like, the contract that Lindor's gotten and stuff like that. They're gonna want something similar to that.
Yeah. Time will tell, right?
Yeah, I guess so, dude. Time will tell. It is like it's kind of sad that they're delaying spring training and such, but gotta stay hopeful in times like this, Barnes.
Exactly. But other than that, anything else on the table, Tony?
Not really. I mean, I did want to see that play with Marchand. If you're still down to watch, did you see that?
No, but if
Mike, you can pull this up. Just type in Brad Marchand, Tristan Jarry, on the Google machine here. Brad Marchand got suspended 6 games for this move.
What is it?
Brad Marchand, Tristan, MAR. Yeah, the first thing. So like, first of all, it started out with like Tristan Jarry, obviously a really good goalie for the Penguins right now. And Brad Marchand, all-time scumbag in the NHL. You're gonna see here, Jarry, deflects a couple pucks, ends up a nice save. He's gonna stop play. And there's going to be not much. You can see Marchand on the right side of the net, 63 right there. And he's sitting there, the little weasel he is. And then bang, bro, comes in, fucking just blindly punches Jarry in the face, dude. Well, in the helmet, I suppose. And he gets broken up. The linesman comes in. Jarry's like, yeah, all right, whatever. And, dude, jabs him in the face with the stick. Now, obviously, hockey, you're able to kind of have some extracurriculars after the whistle. But this is clearly like play was over. You weren't near the net. There was no fight for the puck, dude. Jarry didn't do anything to instigate you. He just, covers the puck here. Makes that little nice save off Marchand right there. Covers the puck. Camera goes to Taylor Hall for some reason. But you're going to see, Marchand comes in like right in front of everyone.
Almost hits the ref.
Almost hits the ref. And then it's like stoppages. All right, dude, whatever. And then he kind of, with the linesman holding him, breaks his hold, goes there and jabs him in the neck area with the stick. And that's like, honestly, this is Marchand, a multiple offender in terms of shit like this. Lots of dirty plays throughout his career. I would suspend him for more than 6 games, dude. I'd make it like 10 games.
I honestly just felt like we watched a Barry Melrose breakdown. Honestly, in the crease.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. And it's honestly funny too, because before that happened during the game, I think during warm-ups, bro. They're at TD Garden. Tristan Jarry is like, taking shots, getting warmed up, about to give a puck to a Penguins fan in the stands, and he gets the puck, and that comes out of nowhere, and fucking jams his stick down, takes the puck away, and throws it away.
Unbelievable.
It really is just absolutely ridiculous. And again, you hear me talk about the Bruins and how much talented team they are. There is. You got a highlight of Marchand being a fucking dick.
But you know what I'm confused about though? Is it like a coach like he likes something like that if the team needs to be fired up, but if you're constantly getting into fights and they get annoyed, is that?
Yeah, I would imagine he got talked to about it because I mean that is just honestly ridiculous. I mean, look at this. If you're just watching this play, I mean he's so fucking dirty, bro. Like, what the hell is that?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like, I mean, I get it, dude. I mean, hockey is the type of sport where, obviously there's a lot going on the ice. Refs don't see everything. It is
Boston scumbag.
It literally is a Boston scumbag at its finest. It's a type of game where, you can play dirty. It's a little expected to have cheeky plays like that. But when you're doing plays like that, when you're shoving your stick into a goalie's throat, I memean, you're looking to injure someone.
And I hate to ask this question, but do you think you learned anything from Phil Kessel?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Kessel, I don't know. Kessel, again, he's a big dude. He plays a little dirty, but nothing like this. Nothing to this extent. Brad Marchand is just he's a weasel, bro. Look at his face. He's a tiny dude. He plays dirty, and like I said, a repeat offender. He needs to be dealt with.
I feel like a completely different tone since you took the Bruins yesterday.
Well, look, dude, this is the sort of deal. Like, talk about the Bruins, talk about like a player like Evander Kane, highly talented players. And again, exactly, just an idiot, dude. Look at Marchand all year. Didn't really do anything bad. No suspensions so far. No disciplinary actions. Other than his normal, just like, shit talking or just like putting your hand in someone's face, which again is totally fine. It's expected in this league. But then when you do something like this, dude, there's no way to defend you. There's no way to defend you. And I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I really respect it, Tony. Really respect it.
Appreciate it.
But really, what a show, from food to the golf, to baseball, to basketball, to hockey.
Hit it all, dude.
And I can't wait to see what happens with this NBA trade deadline. But really appreciate everyone tuning in. Keep commenting, liking, and subscribing. Get some merch, downtimetv.com. Check out the archives on our YouTube page. Tony's face plastered all over it. And everybody just enjoy your day. And we will see you
Mañana, baby.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.